this is a question drawn from the textbook, JNB. And I'm referring to this particular textbook, all right? In case you have it, this is the textbook. It is here on page 185, question number 53. So we are going to use this to illustrate how you can convert two faces given in isometric form, in orthographic form, and use these two available faces to produce the object in isometric form. So the first thing to start with is to draw the axis, and that is isometric axis. Therefore, this is how you go about that. Put your protractor there, choose the midpoint here. You can start by making a point, no problem. You can choose to make a point. Place your protractor on that spot. Measure angle 30 to your right, and then angle 30 to your left, angle 90 to this place. Once you have done that, you can join them in that order. And you can join this one also in that order. You can also join this one in that order. Now, after we have done this, the best thing to do now is to carry this particular one. This is a case whereby one of the faces is below and one is on top. Now, the best thing to do is that we are to draw this particular one, then use this one to build it up. Normally, we are supposed to draw this one to stand, then use this one to cover the top of it, which is the right approach. So how do we do that? The best thing is to get the bottom of this to balance here. Then from the bottom, we can build the object, use this one to cover the top. So how we do this thing now? You see the diameter of this one is 40, although in the textbook it is 80. And then the inner one is 24, even though in the textbook it is 46. I reduce the diameters to accommodate the size of my ball. At this moment, therefore, I will use my diameter by using the rectangle, do I call it rhombus method or coordinate method? So we're going to use this particular one, and that is to see the diameter is 40. I will measure 40 this side, measure 40 this side, and that will give me this measurement, 40 this side, and another 40 also this side. Having measured that, take your compass and complete the rhombus. That is why you call it either coordinate method or rhombus. So I will complete the rhombus by marking from here. See what I'm measuring from here to this place, make an arc up here. Then come to this place, complete the arc the other way around. Once you have done this, we can easily join these ones. Please, the line I am using now to work with is just thin line. It's just thin line. Okay, it is thin line. Okay? It is a thin line. At this moment, I am to get the center line of this place by measuring half of 40, which is 20 and 20. Measure 20 and 20, 20, 20. And it will set like that. In that order, therefore, I will have 20 to be here. And then we have another 20 to be here. I also have this 20 to be here. And the other 20 to be somewhere here. After I've done that, I will now enter my thin lines, center lines. I also do that, the same thing with this one. Okay, I'll go this particular way. Having done this, therefore, we can get the curved base of this block. And how do you do that? You simply get the longest diagonal, and that is from here to here, not from here to here, of the rhombus. So I have this one now, which will be in this order. You get it this way. You get it this way. After you have entered the longest diagonal of this rhombus, either you choose from here to here and here to here, or you choose from here to here and here to here. So I will choose from this point to this point. Okay, I choose it this way. I also choose the other one this way. After I have done this, it is time now to bring out the base of this object. However, I'm going to draw the complete circle at the base, because with that circle I will be able to build what I am looking for. So at this moment, I will also remember I'm going to use thin line to do this work, so that at the end I can erase the ones I feel I can erase. And in that order, let us proceed. So I take my compass. To be able to draw the circular base, I need 4 bases. One of them is here, the other one is here, the other one is here, and then this place. So I take it that particular manner, and then start off with this one. I take it this way, use my compass. So look at how it will go now. I place it on this spot. Bring my pen to this corner where the center lines meet. I get this curve, enter. I also come the other way around. Place it on this side and then get the other curve, enter. Then I come to this place, place it here. This curve will enter. Then I return to this place, come here, right. This place will enter. I shifted my hand, sorry. So I need to put it well. And then set my drawing tool in its right order. Okay, so let's do it. Alright, it has entered. Now with this one, I can be able to raise this thing by using the height of this tube. So let me draw this circle. Also, what is the diameter of this circle? 24. So I draw another rhombus also here, 24 high. So how do we go about that? Let's get it this way. Like I draw this rhombus here, I'll draw another smaller one. From where they meet here, I measure 12, measure 12, 12, 12 on both sides. My measurement starts from here to right, 12, 12, 12, and 12. So that I'll get the rhombus in this manner. This is 12, and I mark off this place. Sorry, let's change the marker I'm using. Okay, so I place this one, 12 here, 12. I get the other one, 12 here. I turn my hand this way. Also, I have 12 here. I have 12. Using the principle of parallel lines, of transferring parallel lines, I can go ahead and do this. I transfer this side. I'm transferring this side to this point and this point. So that is what I want to do. And I do this in this way. Place it there. I will shift. I travel this, reach this place. I stop. Now, so I draw my line. It's a thin line. Okay? Draw that thin line. We also proceed from that spot to this place location. We go ahead and travel to this place. And then we'll take it this way. In the same way, I will do this one. Alright, I come to this place. I draw that, and I continue. I can even use this side to do my work. There's no need to stress myself too much. get this one. So, I have done it. Then, paying attention to this rhombus, I have the middle, but this time around I'm going to be careful to use this side, and then this side, and this side. So to avoid confusing myself, I will now draw my line from this particular point to this one, to separate it from the first one, and this one, to this particular point, to separate it again from the second one. So let me clean this to avoid conflicting points. So I'm using this rhombus to work with. The point therefore we need to get the now is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Remember, every line I'm drawing here is a thin line to help me get this job done. So if I like, I can erase the inner one, the other one that I did before, and I'm talking about this one, erase it. So that's to get a clearer picture of what I am doing now. Erase this one, erase this particular one, so that I can see this one clearly. I can see. I can even erase this line. It's not useful to me for now. If it were to be useful, I would have left it since. Okay, so let me just remove that vertical line. You can see that the inner rhombus and its properties are out. So at this moment, let us now enter the inner circle. Then, to enter the inner circle, I have mentioned the points you are going to need. You see, I made a mistake because of this. This is the point I needed actually. So I will now come, place this one here, and take my hand up to this point. That's the pencil will now be placed up here. And then we have this pattern. We also come down the other round, this one too, will take us to this place. And here, we help us to come down here. And this one will help us to come down the other side. So, I have completely drawn this one on the plan. So I'm going to use this one to build it up. In other words, I first of all constructed what's supposed to be the covering. I put the foot to raise the object up. Another person could have chosen to drop this thing down, but I didn't want to go that way. I want to go it upward. So what are we going to do to build this thing upward? Please pay attention now. What I am going to do is simply this. Trace those 4 points. I needed to draw this one. Find them. I needed this point. There are 8 of them. Please, first of all, let us find the 4 points where you are going to place your pin for this one. For the outer one, I needed this point. 1, 2. And I needed this particular, this particular point. I cleaned it. And where the other one too, this one too, I have cleaned it. There's a line that I removed from here. So I need those lines where my pins or pencil pin should be. And then my pencil that draw the arc started 1 point here and stopped here. Started here and stopped here. Started here and stopped somewhere around here. So you can see we have 8 points. So let us now build. These are the lines that will help us to build these things up. And that is where the vertical line will help us to play a role. That vertical line I had here before. Okay, it will now help me to play this role very well. So I will pass it through all the 8 points. I have 1 point here. I have 1 point here. I have another one to this place. There's another one to the right, small at the bottom, lower side, and that is this one. Okay, I have gotten these 3 lines. Now there's 1 point also, I've gotten this one, this one, this one. So remaining this one, and the rest of them. So let us continue. I want to get the one from the bottom. So I come down to the bottom. And that is this vertical line. This vertical line. It also coincided a little bit with the one I did. I slightly shifted from it, and that is this particular one. So I've gotten now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remaining 3. 1, 2, and 3. So let us complete our work. I bring it to this one. I bring it to this particular one. Then I extend to this one. Extend to this one. Then I come down at this particular one. This way. Do you now notice I am extruding it? I am trying to build this. So I can raise this into any height as described here. Now let me I have been able to pick my point from here, from here, from here, from here, from here, 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 and here. I mentioned to you what each of these points represent. So let me increase the length of each of these points. So let me increase it. This one, or this particular one. We talk about this particular one. We talked about this particular one. I talk about this very one. You can see this particular one, and I have this one, and finally I have this one. This one didn't seem to fall in properly. So, to get this marked, that is this circular part, I need 30 what? 5. Let me measure 35. From each of them, measure 35. From each of them, 35, 35, 35. All of them, one by one. So see what you get. I have 35 from here. I have this one. This is 1 point. Then 35 here. This is the next point. 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 35. Put it there. This is the next point. 35 here. This is the next point. Very good. Each of those thin lines are drawn vertically. I have transferred, measured 35. So how will I get this my circle? This my circle. What height will have from now? Use your compass and make reference to the base. Do you remember that when I wanted to draw this curve, let me repeat it so that it will be clearer now. When I wanted to draw this curve, I actually placed my hand here, brought my pencil here, and then this curve came out to this point. So let's go to this place. Trace our point to this point, and then see what we have. Yes, we have this one. It has entered. Don't mind the fact that the measurement is okay, don't worry. Then when I wanted to draw this particular curve, I brought my hand here. Alright, and that is this particular measurement. I take it to this place. So this time around is going to be this one now. Do you remember that? Then when I wanted to draw this curve, I used this point. I placed it here. Alright, I placed it here. So I now brought my hand this place and then draw this curve. So at this moment I will follow here and come to this point. And then place this one here and check out what I have. Do you see that? The same thing, return to this side and check out. Do you see? Sorry. Let me get this properly. Yeah, there's a shift in the 2. So we got this particular one out. Let me adjust this. Okay. Do you see that this one is coming out? Then we can automatically introduce tangents here. Tangents to help us complete here. And we introduce tangents here to help us introduce this one. As it stands now, we have successfully, alright, added the height of these two. We have successfully added the height of these two. What remains now is this one, this top mount. Again, we are now going to pick the points that come from here, like we did this particular one. We'll pick the same 8 points from the inner rhombus, and that will be the following points. We need this point. We need this particular point. We need this point. We need this point. We need this point. We need this point. This one's for where you're going to place your pin. Then we need this point. We need this point. We need this point, and we need this point. So let us send them. At this moment, please permit me to remove these lines. That will help me to be able to have a clean atmosphere, because this is board side. Okay? Alright, so I have removed the lines inside to enable me produce the full object using this inner circle. So as we just like the way we did before, picking the points from these 4 places. We need this point, we need this point, this one. There are 8 of them now. This one, this one, this. Let me put it in the order you understand. Where your pin will be. This one, this one. We're talking about this one and this one to get us a point. Where pencil will start from here to here, then from here to here, then from here to here, and back, and the circle will complete. These are the 8 points I need. So to save the time, you saw how I projected the other one, so I'm not going to waste your time on that. Let me just project those lines now. So as it stands now, I have projected all the lines. These are the lines I will need to be able to enter this circle at the top here. But then we are told that this circle is this one, and it is increased by 115. When I was extruding this one, building it up, I used 35 to measure the height. That means on each of these lines, I'm going to measure 35 plus 15, which is 50. From the base, I measure 50 for each of them. Are you getting it? So save me the time, let me enter the measurements, and that will be in this order. Just place this one and measure 50. Okay? Just do it that way, and that is how every other will enter. So as it stands now, I have measured the 50-50. Look at them, all the points. So let us now produce that top circular part, which is not a hole, but more a flat circle on top of this block. So this is how you go about it. When I wanted to draw this curve, I placed my pin here. I placed my pin here, and then I draw this one. So I'm going to place my pin here, and then bring it to this place, and do the test. Do the test. So it's going to be like this. Okay. The second one is this one. I used it to draw this other one. So I'm going to use this one now to draw this one. The other one was using this place to draw this particular one. And that is the same thing I'm going to use here now. Same thing. Test it. You can see. And the same thing happens here. I test it. And then I have this other face. After I have done this, it is now time to complete the drawing. So, a tangent will connect here to this place. And that means I will have to be very careful to draw a tangent like this. And also be careful to draw a tangent like this. automatically this thing is strong, but I will have to remove the relevant parts, and that is this particular part. I remove them, and all these other things. After the cleaning, this is what I have. So you follow the same steps, and you get this job done. Are you getting it? So once you clean it, this is what you're going to have. Thank you for watching.